Pokemon Legends ZA releases in just a little under a month, and I wanted an excuse to revisit its predecessor, Pokemon Legends Arceus. Now, I'm not gonna lie, back when this game came out, I didn't even finish the main story, but today that's gonna change. Now, I don't really want to play through the game normally, as I felt that'd be a bit boring, as the game's been out for over 3 years now. And if you looked at the title, you could already guess what kind of challenge I'm doing today. I'll be completing Pokemon Legends Arceus with only baby Pokemon. In Pokemon, there are a total of 19 baby Pokemon that have been released as of Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. However, the Pokemon Company decided that some of these baby Pokemon weren't worthy enough to bring over to Pokemon Legends Arceus, so there's actually only 14 Pokemon that we can use, which is still a good variety to choose from. However, when our highest base stat total is this, which is about the same as the second form starter, we're going to be in for a long challenge. Now, before we begin, this entire challenge was streamed over on Twitch. The link will be in the description below. So, the start of this challenge is basically the exact same as any other playthrough of this game, so I'm just going to speed through the intro here. But first, we have to get dressed for the occasion. That's better. We name ourselves Daycare, as that's what our character essentially is today. However, after falling through a hole in the sky, we land on a random beach and meet this random dude who's actually a Pokemon professor, yet he's too scared to actually complete the Pokedex himself. Anyways, he tasks us with catching these 3 Pokemon, which is done with relative ease. We get taken to the Galaxy Team headquarters, and after talking to a woman who looks a lot like someone who wants to destroy the world, we're finally able to choose our starter. However, since none of these fit the qualities of a baby Pokemon, we just choose this idiot here to fill out our party until we can catch our real starter. Now, we also have to complete the entrance exam to get in the super exclusive Galaxy Team. However, the exam is just catching 3 Pokemon, so unlike high school, I actually did good at this test. Now, after we show Ray that we're finally better at this job than he is, we can return back to the Galaxy headquarters, and now after almost an hour, we can finally begin the actual challenge. So for our first encounter, I thought that we should start with the mascot of the entire Pokemon franchise, or his little brother anyways. However, unfortunately for us, most baby Pokemon in this game are pretty rare, so we're in for some pretty long hunts. But don't worry, chat and I found some ways to keep each other entertained. Base camp? Yeah, I know. Shiny Dragonite? Hell yeah. Kill it. Kill it. Get it out of here. Fuck it. Whoa. Sir. That's an animal. Chill. However, after only a short 10 minutes later, we find our starter Pokemon. And well... Yeah. I did see that on the wiki for it, so... Oh, and there's a tree. Did one of them break out? No, okay. Oh! Pichu! No! Don't run away from me! Get your ass back here, boy! Let's go. Let's go. What are we naming it? I don't know. We'll figure that out when we get to it. I'm not naming it Dick Chew, bro. I'm not naming it Dick Chew. Hell nah. Now let's see. It's Modest! Yes! I don't have to catch anything else. You know what? We got a little Jim Bob over here. That's what we got. I'm not naming it Boob Chew, alright? I'm not naming it Boob Chew, Thigh Chew, Dick Chew. I'm not naming it any of those, bro. Meet Little Jim Bob, our modest Pichu, which should be pretty good, right? We end up getting access to some pretty strong Thunderbolts that we can also boost the strength of with Nasty Plot at level 16. However, this is Pichu's stats, so don't get too attached to Little Jim Bob. Now, with our starter only being level 3, we need to grind it up quite a bit for it to actually be somewhat usable. And what better way to do that than to destroy all the wildlife in the area? I gotta train him up. I'm not gonna chill with a level 3, bro. He's not gonna do shit if he's level 3. Oh, that did no damage. Little Jim Bob, no! Little Jim Bob! Okay, well that could have gone a little better. So let's just put Little Jim Bob's training to the side right now. Anyways, to progress through Pokemon Legends Arceus, you need to level up your star rank. And how do you do that, you may be wondering? Well, it's pretty simple. By catching Pokemon, you gain a little bit of points towards your star rank, and by completing Pokemon Dex entries, you're able to get even more points per catch. Now, if you're a pro at this game like I am, catching Pokemon's actually pretty easy. After our little catching spree, we're finally able to upgrade our star rank to level 1, which means we can finally flex on all the fine honeys in Jubilife. However, it seems that my grade 1 teacher lied to me, and having a gold star doesn't mean that people are gonna like me. Now, Ray here wasn't happy that I showed him up like that earlier, so he challenges us to a fight. His Pikachu against Little Jim Bob.
Shit, man. I don't think Little Jim Bob's got this one. Oh, yeah. Little Jim Bob, no! Little Jim Bob, no! Oh, no!
Okay, we can all agree that he's cheated here, right? Luckily, we don't have to win this fight, so we can go back out to the Obsidian Fieldlands. We also get our second team member here, Mime Jr., who is actually a relatively strong Pokemon. We catch 2 of them, and after boxing the bad one, we can get ready for yet another fight. Now, I don't know about you, but I'm noticing a little bit of a power imbalance here. Anyways, the Diamond Clan's Mai decides to fight us with her level 10 Munchlax. However, we beat her relatively easily because my stats are simply just better than hers. After beating Mai, she brings us up this mountain, and just when I thought that she's about to confess her love for me, this massive Cricketune decides to ruin the moment. But don't worry, Little Jim Bob's got this.
That's level 12, you know. Crickettune's filled with a wild might. It's okay. Little Jim Bob is still alive. We got this, okay? We got this. I'm so girly pops coded. No. Okay, we're gonna paralyze him now. Okay. Now he's not gonna move. Oh, I lied. He moved. Okay. Well, we might just be cooked, guys. We might just be cooked. Sick.
Now, I was gonna make a joke here about how Little Jim Bob has yet to win a fight by himself so far, but then this happened.
Or if Pichu doesn't go first, Alpha Cricket needs to false swipe. Oh, that's not good. Oh no, that's fine. That's fine. Strong style false swipe is easy, dude. Okay, so go for baby doll eyes. And go for a T-wave. And then be fully paralyzed. Oh! Pichu! Little Jim Bob! My goat! Let's go, Pichu! Getting that Thunder Shock off. Okay, damage. Oh! Yo, who did I have to please to get this? Oh my god! Yo, wait. Things can still change, alright? We can still lose this. Oh! Go on, Little Jim Bob! Go on, Little Jim Bob! My goat! Uh-oh. Oh no, we're fine. We're fine. Little Jim Bob with the solo. Oh my god.
I never had any doubts, Little Jim Bob, except for when I did, but that's not important. Now, with this fight done, we can access our first ride Pokemon, Weirdeer. This will make traversing the world just so much faster, and we can use this newfound speed to find our third member of the team. And this one's a big one. Like, literally, it's a Munchlax. Munchlax is by far our strongest Pokemon in this challenge, and because of that, he decided to just never show up. And I had to start creating my own delusions to summon this guy into my world.
You know what? No. I know the call that'll bring the Munchlax towards me, alright? I know the secret. Alright? So all you gotta do is you gotta stand on top of this cliff. Right up here, okay? Stand on top of this cliff, you know, you look out to the side. And then... Who the fuck just said jump? What? Hold on, nah. Who? Yo.
So after a while of not seeing anything, I ended up getting bored and got sidetracked with some story stuff. So we beat up this little kid who's guarding this weird bug that he calls Lord. Don't worry though, as his mother walks up and approves of our method of discipline. Okay, side quest aside, let's find this stupid bear, human, what even is this thing? I know that Snorlax was designed after one of the developers of Pokemon Red and Blue, but is that the same thing here? Dude, I don't know. Anyways, we do end up finding a Munchlax after, well, 3 hours, and you can tell I was a bit excited to be done with this Pokemon.
Oh, Munchlax, yes, you get your ass over here!
Now, there isn't too much left to do before fighting the first Noble Pokemon, so we quickly catch our 4th team member and walk to the Noble's arena. This Cleaver fight's pretty uneventful, unlike some of the other Noble fights, and well, after throwing these custom-made bombs at Cleavor, he explodes. Sorry pal, better luck next time. Anyways, after some useless story stuff and dinner with an old man, we can head out to the next area, the Crimson Mirelands. And in this area, we can actually catch 3 new team members. At the entrance to the Mirelands, we catch our first team member in the area, a Budu which we named Minecraft. We find these weird ruins where we meet our good friend Volo, however, my friendship means nothing to him, so instead he decides to pick a fight with me.
There you go, he does start with Togepi. Sick. Sick. She looks like she's gonna be impeached twice, is crazy. Oh, get poisoned, loser. Get poisoned, loser. Uh-oh. Gets another attack. Oh my... Why does poison do that much? Yo. Why did it do so much? 07 Minecraft. This will be fine. Oh, I've also got Fairy Wind. Okay, nothing I do is going to give me an extra turn. Yeah, 15 base special attack. Let's go. That's pretty massive damage. God damn. Let's go. 15 base special attack. Hey, you know what? All I'm going to say, if it was 16 base special attack, it would have killed.
After fighting Volo here, we track down the thief that stole the missing tablet piece for the ruin.
Hey, what's her name again in Diamond and Pearl? I forgot.
One failed joke later, we're able to find the next member of our team.
I said, don't run away. Don't run away from me, boy. Get your ass back there. Thank you. Level 35!
Now, Togepi's a bit overleveled, so unfortunately he won't be used much for the time being. Or at all. I don't think I even sent this guy once through the entire playthrough. Sorry, buddy. We also catch our final Pokemon in the Mirelands, and, well, it sure is a Pokemon.
Oh, hello. I got scammed out of the other one, so you're here now. Let's go. That was fast.
We go back to Caliba, who has us fight Ursaluna to prove that we're worthy enough to be able to summon it. And considering that we have Minecraft, we should be in for a pretty easy fight, right?
Oh, he's only a couple levels higher. That's not horrible. Any extra movements. Okay, well, we're just gonna go for extra damage. Come on, Minecraft. Lock in, bro. Oh, shit. What the fuck, man? Oh. Bye, Minecraft. Oh yeah, minus that defense. Oh shit. Oh, that's fine. Both. Wow. Wow. Oh shit, he crit me. Still doesn't more no matter what. Nope, it does not. Not do enough. 07 Ice Spice. Yo, I think little Jim Bob's gonna be the one to take care of it. This guy has not killed a single Pokemon since the Alpha Cricketune. Lock in, Jim Bob! Lock in! No! Jim Bob! Oh! Jim Bob! Bro, he's just too good. He's just too good.
Congrats, little Jim Bob, on your second and final kill of this run. Anyways, now we have access to the Ursaluna ride Pokemon. However, since he's slower than me after inhaling 5 McChickens, he won't be used much. We use Ursaluna for the only time this run to locate this random girl who injured herself. Who knew that I need a bear to help me talk to women? Now, one of my chatters asked me a question that I was actually kind of wondering myself. Could my level 29 Budu beat a level 50 Alpha Onyx? Well...
Yeah, you can craft out of the box. Yeah.
Okay, well that didn't work. However, by sacrificing our day 1 homie little Jim Bob, we are actually able to answer this question.
Show the true power. Let's fucking go. 80 base power. He's got low spadef. Oh my god, he can.
Okay, so now that the Pokemon Totem Pool has been established, we're able to run into our next Noble Pokemon, Lilligant. Now, these Noble fights only really differ by level, Pokemon, and how you dodge their attacks, so they all play out pretty much the same. Throw some bombs at it, dodge their attacks, and beat them with your little babies to show who's the real boss here. However, even though these fights are all pretty similar, since Lilligant tries to step on you, she's obviously the best one. Okay, who put that in the script? After entering the Cobalt Coastlands, we immediately get jumped by 2 women. Now, I don't have experience with situations like this, so I do the pretty standard thing and beat them up with my little tree. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I think this is considered W-Riz, right? Anyways, since the story doesn't matter to me, we run to the right and immediately meet Mr. Clean, who's taken some time off cleaning stains and has started getting into the fishing business. Now, Mr. Clean over here doesn't want me to steal his little boat, so he puts us on a task to summon it ourselves. Apparently, Basculegion only likes food that's been hit with a Dark Pulse, despite the fact that he's weak to it. I don't get that logic, but okay. So, we head to Deadwood Haunt and catch ourselves a Dusclops. Now, after having Dusclops use Dark Pulse, we're able to summon our own boat, Basculegion. However, before we can leave, the bandits from earlier decide to steal a dog, so we chase after them with our new boat. However, I have my own priorities and catch a new team member, a man-type we named Little Skib. She won't see too much screen time right now, but don't worry, she has her time to shine later on. Now, after swimming to a random volcano in the middle of an ocean, we're able to get yet another team member. And, oh yeah, I know who you are. After a quick grind, we're able to beat up the bandits with the power of our overpowered infants, with a small sacrifice. I'm sorry, Togepi. And with those losers out of the way, we're finally able to leave this island and continue on to the— oh, come on! So yeah, the small Growlithe evolves into the noble Pokemon Arcanine and immediately gets frenzied, so now we have to fight it. Now, I remember this fight being a lot harder than it actually was, however, I think that was just a skill issue on younger me's part. So by doing the same thing that we did with the other 2 nobles, which is just throwing bombs and dodging Arcanine, we're able to calm him down and eventually move on to the next area. After our quick victory against Clifford the Big Red Dog, we can finally move on to the next area of our challenge, the Coronet Highlands. Now, this area houses a couple new team members for us, however, not a single one of these guys made it onto the team, especially Chingling. In fact, I didn't even catch this guy, mainly despite a viewer in my chat, but also because I knew he wasn't going to do anything in this challenge. Anyways, with the Chingling hate out of the way, we can meet up with Ingo, one of the train dudes from Unova. He takes us about halfway up the Coronet Highlands and challenges us to a battle to prove we're worthy of riding Sneasler. Now, looking at this guy, personally, I wouldn't want to punish myself by going anywhere near him. However, he is unfortunately mandatory to the story, so I accept Ingo's challenge.
Oh yeah. Do this, and then go from there. My ass lied half the time, bro. I lie. Oh, Budu's about to fucking one-shot this guy. I lied. Budu did not one-shot him. Oh, fuck. Minecraft is goated. Holy shit. No, we spent 30 minutes outside playing with the dogs? Hell yeah. Hell yeah, dude. Let me attack! No! No! Okay, we're actually getting to a point where we can't just, like, cruise on by, you know? We have to, like, lock the fuck in. I feel like you can get a better move by now. Munchlax, why do you still have, Tackle as your only normal move? Oh no, he gets Giga Impact and or he gets Double Edge in 3 levels. Okay. And yeah, he gets nothing really on Tutor. That would explain it. Move Tutor check. It wouldn't have anything for it, unfortunately. No. Because Move Tutor has like Giga Impact, but for Giga Impact, it's what is it? It's like a level up move anyways. Okay, my only question is why the hell does this Galactic get to attack like 3 times in a row? Goddamn. Okay, nice. Good damage. And then he's gonna go for attack, 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 attack. Like, fuck me, I guess. I'm gonna go strong style here just because it's gonna do as much damage as we can get it to. And yeah, you were dead no matter what. Alright, Kage, lock in, dude. You're at half HP, but lock in. No, we just strong style here. Guaranteed to hit. It'll have good damage. It's stab. It should kill. Yeah, buddy. Oh, I still gotta kill one more Pokemon. Fuck. Okay. Tangela. Oh, we got that, bro. Easy, dude. He does not got that. But it's okay. It's alright. So I can send out my Mime Jr. And now, probably D-Gleam. It'll do more than Confusion. They're both stabs, so. Yeah. Nice crit. Good shit. Good job.
Okay, that could have gone better, but we take those. Anyways, using this ugly thing, we get up to the top of the Coronet Highlands, where we get insulted by a femboy. Apparently, my infants aren't worthy enough of his big red ball, so he challenges with his skunk. Now, technically, we could get an encounter here that would be very useful for the rest of the game. However, not only was I too lazy to hunt for it, there's also just an easier way to get it in the final area. Now that the femboy's down, we can challenge his big ball to a fight, and well...
Alrighty. I think this is, like, actually, like, the hardest. I don't really know. Like, the last, like, 3 are all pretty hard. Like, how do I get rid of the balls, bruh? Like, he's just chasing me with his balls. Get rid of your damn balls, man. Get away from me! Alright. Now, it depends. Is Magby gonna be able to live a hit from this thing? Maybe. Now the question is Magby gonna be able to hit this thing? Yes. Sick. Okay. Sick. Okay, great. Great. Ow. Love it, you know. This fight's going great. Oh, you just have to... Ah, I see. How is it going, Orb? Oh. No! Just like in real life, bro. Just like in real life, he can't fucking move! Oh my god, bro. This immobile little toddler. Oh my. He's angry. I forgot. Oh, whoa, whoa. You don't need to, yo, get your blue balls away from me, bro. Get it away from me, bro. Damn! Damn! Oh, shit. Uh-oh, we're fucked. Oh, God. Mine feet. Okay, yep. That is a sentence and a half. Okay, so it's gonna do its... No, it's not its electric thing yet. Okay, not yet. Not yet. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. And is just overall a better mono to this because he resists both of his stabs. Oh, okay. Thank you, Minecraft. Oh, shit. Sick. Bro, the Y button's gonna need some, like, overtime after this. Holy. Oh, we're already at the blue balls? Oh, no. Not the blue one. Yo, you do not need 2 balls on me. Plus yourself. Get away from me, dude. Holy. Alright, Minecraft, lock in, dog. Lock in. Eat that. Oh, hell yeah, you missed even better. Sick. Sludge bomb. Should kill. Sick. Okay. It was a mistake, dog. It was a mistake. I'm sorry. Alright, I'm sorry. Okay, you can get rid of that thing. I don't want the blue ball touching me. Get it away! Oh my god, dude. Yo, dog, get away from me, please, man. Okay, we're good. Boom. Okay, that's not fair. Alright, you do not need to get up and close and personal like that, dude. We're chill.
After returning to Jubilife, Ray decides to attack us before we can head out to the last area in the game. Now, I don't have time for this, loser, so let's just speed this up. Finally, we have made it to the final area, where we can get our last 2 team members. Meet Deplug the Elekid and Aura Farmer the Riolu. Okay, small tangent here, I know that Riolu is pretty weak, but seriously, what are these stats? The only decent stat is the attack stat, and even then it's below average. And of course, I didn't find out about this until after writing the script for this video. Now this explains why he's getting one-shot by a Blissey, a Pokemon with a 10 base attack, by the way. Sorry about that. Anyways, back to the Icelands. Now, there's only a few things to do here, so first we meet with Irida, who tells us that we have to meet with the Noble's Guardian, who looks very similar to a certain Ice-type gym leader that we know. However, for some reason, this shirtless freak decides to challenge us to a fight. Now, he does use Ice types, which are commonly known for being the best defensive type in the game, and oh. It turns out that one of the kids that was in my care escaped and made friends with a bird with a weird haircut, so I try to be responsible for once and chase after the kid so her parents don't get mad at me. She runs into this weird temple that has the 3 amigos trying to stop me from reaching that weird bird.
Okay, sick. So Budu's not gonna die in one shot here. Oh, I didn't mean to agile style. Shit. I don't think agile style kills. Oh no, it still does. We're chilling. Okay, these guys are level 30. I thought they were also level 50. Now it's Magmortar gonna do. Oh shit. No! Oh my god! Minecraft! Kind of cheat code and switch online? How so? How so? Oh, see you, Minecraft. Come on, Elekid. Lock in, bro. Lock in! Let's go! Insane. Take this. Holy crap, Elekid's the GOAT. Elekid's the GOAT.
Now with that out of the way, we pick a fight with this bird who honestly should just sue his barber at this point, and after pummeling it with some rocks, we unlock the best ride Pokemon in the game. Now that we can fly, we fly over to this giant rock, and during the time of our adventure, it turns out that our shirtless friend over here did some climbing. He tells us to go to the Nobles Arena, and after doing so, I immediately regret my decision. Hisuian Avalugg is by far the hardest Noble in the game, which makes sense as it is the final one that we face. The main reason why this guy is hard is not because of his attacks, except for this one. The hard part about this fight is that you have very little room to move in, and almost every single one of Avalugg's attacks can take up a good portion of the small space that we can actually move in. However, after a couple tries, we are able to quell the final Noble of the game, and we're finally able to get to the final arc of this game. After beating the last Noble in the game, we have a quick bite to eat before heading to bed, and when we wake up in the morning, we're immediately told to visit the commander. Now, I thought that he was going to give us a promotion, as we single-handedly did the work of the 3 teams in this region. However, he's apparently mad at me. Turns out that the sky started to trip out on acid, and the commander thinks it's my fault that the sky is like that. Because of this, he decides to not only kick me out of the Galaxy team, but also out of Jubilee. After making our way back to the Obsidian Fieldlands, we talked to Leon to see if he could help us in any way, but apparently he's too useless to help us, so we have to find another person who can help. We run into Mai, but she has the same response as Leon. However, Volo overheard our conversation and decided to take us under his wings at the time. Volo takes us to his crib where we meet the baddest girl in all of Pokemon, and after some mindless button mashing, we get jumped by both Adamant and Irida. They say that only one of them can help us, as the other person has to stay behind to inform us on the commander's plans. We decide to choose the Chad known as Adamant, since he's just the better one of the two. With our new team with Volo and Adamant, we were finally able to get started on Kogita's request. Now, Kogita wants us to get the red chain, and to unlock that, we have to get 3 different items, all of which are locked behind the lake trio. Now, Mesprit, Azelf, and Yuxi all have these little trials we have to overcome to get the respective item. However, all of these are annoying, so I'm just going to skip over them. Anyways, with that annoying section out of the way, we craft the red chain, and head back to Jubilee, where we meet with the fake professor and Ray, who both tell me that the commander has run to the Coronet Highlands to try and fix the sky. So after chasing the commander to the top of the Coronet Highlands, we can enter this cave with a guard who's doing an impeccable job, by the way. In this cave, we find Benny, who's ditched his casual attire for a sick ninja outfit. He challenges us to a fight, and well, it could have been better. It's fine though, we beat him on our second attempt. Now, if we compare my team to Kamado, not only is there a bit of a power imbalance, we're also a little bit under level too. I told my chat that if we get absolutely destroyed, I'd level up the team a bit. But if I'm honest, I really did not want to grind because it's just so boring in this game. Anyways, here's how the first attempt went.
Can we cancel Kamado for hurting baby Pokemon? If we do that, we have to cancel Benny too. You're level 61! Oh no! Okay, he's gonna heal up because he's a bitch. I need a crit. No crit. Air slash, we eat that. Okay. Well, he crits me. Great. Love to see it. Risk of missing a rock slide, so I'm going to double edge here. Yeah. Okay. I don't care enough to. Where do you? Snorlax is high HP and special defense, but not high at defense. Its defense is like base 60 or some shit. It's really low. Yeah. You're 10 levels higher, and I did over half to you. So. Yeah, it's 65 defense. Yeah, so. Okay, there goes Aura Farm. That's okay. Because we sent out Minecraft. Okay, you're poisoned, which is good. I don't live a psychic, do I? Oh, I do. Oh my god. Insane. Oh, he just dies to the poison. Okay, I think Budu can kill the last one. It's a Golem, right? Yeah, Golem. Let's go, Budu. Minecraft is the fucking carry of this game. Holy.
That went surprisingly well. Only 1 death on this fight's insane, considering that my team was about 5 to 10 levels lower than his. Anyways, now that Kamado's defeated, we can fight one of the creation trio, and because we chose Adamant back when we teamed up with Volo, we get a fight and catch Dialga.
Sick!
After catching Dialga, Palkia gets angry and appears from the sky, and, well, he has some very interesting words to say.
Sure.
Kamado tells us all to run down the mountain because apparently we aren't strong enough to take it on. However, my infants say otherwise. However, we decide to listen to him because, well, we're forced to, and after making it back down to Electrode's arena, the gang starts to talk about some origin ore thing. I wasn't really paying attention. Also, while everyone was talking, Irida calls up Leon, a literal child, to climb up this mountain and help us find it. We make it into this small cave that has some origin ore on the wall, however, the bandits challenge us yet again. So, Lee and Sliggoo then proceeds to sniff the origin ore. Apparently, Sliggoo's nose is just so powerful it carves out a piece of the ore for us to use for the origin ball. We head back to Lavitin's lab, where after giving him the origin ore, he's able to create the origin ball, and with this ball, we're now able to catch Palkia. After climbing back up to the top of the mountain, we're finally able to fight Palkia. However, after successfully rage baiting this dude with his blue counterpart, Palkia decides that it needs to revert into its stronger self. Horse. Now, this fight is basically the same as all the other noble fights, so... Now, after catching both Dialga and Palkia, we're now the scariest 10-year-old to exist as we hold both the gods of time and space in the palm of our hand.
Yo, what's good, Palkia? What's good, dog? Everybody, say goodbye to these fucking losers. I don't want them anyways.
Oh, never mind. Anyways, Volo tasks us with collecting the rest of the plates, most of which are being held by these alpha Pokemon in the wild. However, there are a few plates that are locked behind some special Pokemon. Overall, there are 4 plates that are locked behind catching the legendary Pokemon that corresponds to their type, and by catching these legendary Pokemon, we're able to get the plates as well. Just a side note after this Cresselia fight, I now hate this thing. Now, we're still missing 2 more plates before the last major boss fight of this game, and the first one's the Fist Plate, which can be obtained by fighting Komodo on the Prelude Beach. And now, the second one is the Fairy Plate, which is obtained after giving Kogita my wood? What? Now, we only have 17 out of the 18 plates in this game, and that's because the last plate's actually locked behind arguably one of, if not the hardest fight in the entire Pokemon franchise. And in case you haven't guessed it already, yep, it's Volo. This is Volo's team. It doesn't seem to be too bad, right? I mean, sure, the levels are pretty high, but look, 2 of his Pokemon only know 3 moves. Oh, my bad, I'm forgetting something. There we go, that's better. So yeah, this is essentially a 6 vs 8 fight, with his team having a combined base stat total of 4,585, which means his team average is about 573 base stats per Pokemon. Now, this is my team. 6 little infants with a combined base stat total of 1990, or an average base stat total of about 332. Now, I am a bit underleveled here, so I'm not expecting too much, but let's just try this fight and see.
It's time. That's the point. Oh. Oh. Dazzling Gleam. Let's go. Oh, he lived. Oh. The first one didn't count. Dazzling Gleam. Oh my god, dude, not the fucking sleep. Dazzling Gleam. The first 2 didn't count. It's okay, but we're fine. Oh, well. See ya, Mime Jr. Dog. Lock in. Strong style. Boom. Gone. Garchomp comes out. We don't get a chance to switch, so see you later, Magby. Godspeed, soldier. It's the plug, bro. We got the plug in this bitch. Ice Punch. Boom. And then another Ice Punch. Boom. Lucario, that's fine. I can eat a Bullet Punch, yeah. He's gonna bulk up, that's a bit annoying. I'm not gonna lie. But no, I'm gonna go for damage. We're gonna get a burn right here, watch. The plug never misses these burns. He missed the burn. He doesn't have a defense boost right now. So we go for the Drain Punch. This is why you don't evolve your Riolu. Alright, Volo. It's Togekiss. Okay. 07 Riolu. Wait, maybe there's a chance we can save you, actually. Maybe we can save you. Riolu is just too valuable to lose. Okay, there's the Moonblast. We're gonna eat that. Oh, yeah. Okay, see that? That did, like, a lot of damage. A lot more than I was thinking. Crit! Fuck. Live? Yeah, okay, sick. Crit? Nope. Okay. Godspeed, Ice Spice. Jab should kill. Hopefully we are able to... Yeah, we can get double turn if we just normal style. Bullet Punch. Oh, Bullet Punch just straight up kills. Sick. Okay. Yeah. Last is Arcanine. Go for the Drain Punch. I just need to live a Raging Fury. Oh, I don't think we live it if it's strong style. Because our GOAT, from the very beginning, Minecraft, is here to clutch it up. That's one down. Alright, Budu. It's your time to shine. Lock in. Oh, he gets to go first. Budu's fucked. "11 HP in a dream. It's time, Budu. Lock in. Lock in." Oh, that does no damage. Oh, we're fucked. Oh, shit. Miss. No!
Okay, that went way better than I thought. Making it to the Giratina section while I'm underleveled and using baby Pokemon on the very first try is surprisingly good. Now, after leveling up my team to match Volos, we try again. And since we're now about 10 levels higher, maybe we can win.
I don't even think we make it to Giratina, bro. Yeah, you're dead from a strong style Shadow Ball. Yeah.
So somehow that went even worse than last time. However, as the chatter had mentioned, I did lead with the wrong Pokemon. So a quick lead change and we can refight Volo again. And now that we can follow our actual plan, maybe we can... Oh, never mind. Okay, it's clear that we aren't winning this fight at our current level, so it's time to grind up again. We try the fight at level 75, and while we did get 2 Pokemon to Giratina this time, we lost pretty fast. Now, it's pretty clear that my team has some dead weight on it, so unfortunately someone needs to be replaced. Now, looking at the team, there's not too much that we can change, because, well, our box isn't that much better. However, there is a certain someone who's been waiting very patiently, for almost half the game even, just for their turn to shine. So let's welcome our new team member, Cheese the Cluffa. Just kidding, it's time for the goat little Skib to throw her hat in the ring. So after training her up and maxing out her stats, we're able to try the fight again. Now, the fight actually went relatively well and we're able to make it to the second Giratina. However, we still did get one shot by it. Okay, no more losses. It's clear that we still need a good power boost in order to beat Volo. So with the team leveled up all the way up to level 90, we can take on the fight again. Is it a bit overkill? Maybe. But who cares, right? Now, you may also be wondering how I was able to level up everybody so fast. Well, I cheated. Just kidding, I threw them all into Pokemon Shield and force-fed these children candy until they had the teeth of an 80-year-old. Now, post-commentary wouldn't do this fight the justice that it deserves, so I'm going to show you all the fight in its entirety. I'd like to thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you all next time.
I will be glad that it's over after this. Alrighty. Spiritomb, one-shottable. We've known this since like level 60. We've known this since level 60, alright? Easy. Now it's going to send out Roserade. Now the only question is, am I now bulky enough at level 90? Probably not if it's strong styling me. No, okay. Not if it strong styles my ass. Okay. Alrighty. Flamethrower. There you go. This will bait out Garchomp. It's always been Garchomp. It's gonna just stay as Garchomp. Earth Power, we've known that we can live this. Yeah. Let's go. Okay. We switch out now into this little Skib here. He's gonna Dragon Claw because he sees that his move is his turn's now. His turn is now, so he's gonna Dragon Claw. Oh, we're actually fast enough now. Well then, screw you. We're Ice Beaming. Okay. We are now fast enough to one-shot the Garchomp, or to outspeed the Garchomp. That's kind of insane. Arcanine. Are we fast enough to deal with you? No, but I think we might be bulky enough. Yes, we are. Okay. I can bulldoze, but that does literally nothing for me. Strong style Hydro Pump. Don't miss. Don't miss with the 5% chance. Okay. This is dead. You're just gone. Get out of here. Just out. Just get out. Boom. Okay. Togekiss now comes out. That's a bit annoying, but it's okay. That's fine. You know, we're used to that. And, okay, well, he does get the attack off. This is gonna kill, yeah. It looked like it might have lived, but I think with the +1, it guarantee kills there. So now we go into the plug. Now the plug has to clutch up. That does nothing for me. So we're gonna wild charge. Boom. I can oh, I'm faster. Sick. I don't want to wild charge because I don't want to take recoil anymore. I don't want to risk recoil damage. So Ice Punch kills. Okay. So now he's got his last mon, which is Lucario. Yeah, close combat. I think I can live this. I lived that. Holy shit. I did not expect to, actually. I was kind of saying that to cope, but we lived anyways. Let's go to plug. Let's go. Okay. This is most amount of Pokemon we've made it into the Giratinas. This is the most amount of Pokemon we've made into get Giratina. Normally, Giratina goes and comes in, we have like 1 or 2 months left. We have 4. We have 4. This is the run. This is actually the run. And no, I'm not hard coping. Not this time, at least. I'm gonna skip the movie when it allows me to. Don't jinx it, A. It's fine. I can outplay this guy with his 2 Giratinas. I can outplay him with his 2 Giratinas, dude. I'm not worried. Your heart's beating, not gonna lie, you're just watching. Yeah. Alrighty. Why do you send him out now? Whatever. It is what it is. Last time it just sent out the same dude I ended the battle with, but nope. Whatever. I am going to Thunder Punch. We're gonna get a paralysis here. Okay, I lied. But we're dead. It doesn't really matter. I don't know why I'm like holding my breath. We're just dead with him. Oh, now the question is, which one of these 3 do I send out? Origin Form Giratina. Let's see. Origin Form is faster and hits harder, right? Oh no, same speed but just hits harder. Okay. So we're gonna go with you. I can eat a Shadow Force. Oh yeah. Became obscured, that's fine. Here you go for Shadow Claw. Good damage. I can't squeeze out another attack. Go for another Shadow Claw. Good damage. Okay. Shadow Force is fine. Riolu's dead. 07, soldier. Now. The plug is my goat. And I think we've got this in the bag right now. He's dead. 1 more Pokemon and we're free. 1 more and we're free. Oh, we're slower. He missed. Oh! I'm gonna T-Wave. because we're going to get 2 moves. We're going to get 2 moves if we do this. Alright, and this is going to prevent him from attacking the next turn. It really isn't, but you never know. I can hope. Ice Punch. He's got lower defenses now. It's good damage. Oh, he still gets the hit. Oh my god! Yo, the plug. That's my goat, bro. That's my goat. And he got frostbite! No luck involved. All skill. Volo, you suck. I'm better than you. Gotta give it a nice little lick. Oh. I got like a deep lick into that, bro.